in a common field. Aboard a flight carrying evil, a citizen militia formed, seeking liberty or death against a terrorist storm. American hearts in the sky, the traveling transcontinental. Stony Creek Township awaiting, the time was nigh for their final earthly arrival. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. Cowards could not curtail this patriot spirit, borne out by liberty's daughters and sons, which enemies cannot claim, in which we prevail. Out of evil's darkened heart, light shone upon Pennsylvanian land. Freedom was never taken hostage by fear or by a cowardly band. God did not tell Americans, they already knew, nor did ours ask what action was required. And so, in our hearts, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, love of country has not expired. Remembrance cannot stall, or this moment be lost through hands, time measured by sand. Born out of freedom's desire, this relentless, rebellious, passionate American fire, raging in hearts across our windswept land. A course correction, a deflection of evil, unplanned on and uncontrolled. An American aegis, voices rising, dissension choral, valor unstained in a crater mold. Almost 4 months later, a blonde-haired mother, swathed in sweat, feminine strength in the raw, its restorative power of mankind in duty's debt, born into liberty, Morgan K., whom her father never saw. Passed on by her mother, every breath born clean, for us to discover love for one, the other, stamped upon a child's being. A red badge of courage, her father's honor, quietly remaining within her purple heart unseen. Rhyme and reason, despite a senseless slaughter, a reflection on civilian sacrifice serene. A hard rain falling to wash us clean of heavier things, the blood pumping in raised veins, in hands covering weeping faces, their spirits far more important than their earthly names, the size of souls equal in heavenly places. Thursday, November 19th, 1863, Lincoln's words. It is rather for us, the living, we here be dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they here gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve these dead shall not have died in vain, that the nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. A new birth of freedom in a field in Pennsylvania, not from Gettysburg, but this time from another common field, where new blood-born patriots fought. Americans like me, we learn of resolve made of steel, how freedom is cherished, how freedom is taught. Together with Lisa Jefferson, with the Lord's Prayer upon his dying lips, usurping empty words from weak, foolish terrorists, transforming their hateful doctrine into selfless love. Upon this nation, patriots' final flight, an ache scarring the soil from above. All who hate must take note of this lesson for the ages. Poets turn words, history turns pages, the message to console a nation united and whole. Another of history's greatest last stands. Are you ready? Okay, let's roll.